Hey guys, welcome to the second week of my A-levels. I am filming this after my second exam. I just literally got home an hour ago from sociology paper 1. Not to toot my own trumpet, that was a really good one. That was really good. But now I have to lock in for psychology paper 2, which is on Wednesday. I know it was a little bit crazy, but it's fine. I don't know what this is doing and it looks greasy, and I promise it's not because I literally washed it yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna lock in with some revision now. Probably I won't do it right this minute, but like in the general sense of today. And then tomorrow all day, just revision. And then Friday is my last ever day of school officially. I'm gonna go do my sociology paper 1. My hair is only serving from the side today. The front isn't looking great, but I don't care. I just want to get to sit this exam. I wasn't stressed all morning, and now the stress is kind of starting to set in a little bit. I'm not loving it, but it's okay. In like 2.5 hours time, I'll be done. So I'm gonna go to sixth form now. Good morning. I didn't realise how sheer this shirt was. I did my nails last night for my leavers ball. Aren't they so cute? They got little ladybugs. I am currently, it is 8:50. I'm just making some brekkie. I'm gonna have some fruit and a bagel. And then I need to crack on with some revision. At some point today, one of my friends is coming around so I can do her nails, Isla. I don't know when. And then my mother finally insured me on her car because I've not got my license yet, guys, but we're working on it. Because my driving instructor quit driving instructing. However, it does mean I've had to find a new one. In the meantime, I will be driving your mother's car. We're hopefully going on a drive tonight, but my exam is tomorrow morning and I'm a little bit worried. I feel really underprepared, and I don't know if that's just because I'm getting in my head about it or not. Because I've only had a day to revise so far, but in the grand scheme of things, I have been revising right up to this. I've been revising all throughout the year. I know my stuff, like I know it. I'm just worried I'm not going to be able to apply it, I think, but I've literally got this in the bag. I know it. I just have to remind myself I know it. Watching a little biopsych summary on YouTube while I made my breakfast, and I'll keep watching it now. I'm about halfway through. And then I've got strawberries, raspberries, mango, and then peanut butter and honey bagels with some little blueberries on there, and then I've got a Yorkshire tea. 2 hours of revision so far today, which actually isn't that bad. A little bit chilly though, and I leave my bedroom window open when I'm doing my nails so that the chemical smell doesn't linger. So I'm gonna put a cardigan on because she's gonna be here in about half an hour, and I want the cardigan to take effect. But I don't know if I'm gonna do more revision, if I'm just gonna sit and watch telly for a little bit, and then I've got everything set up ready for her, and then once she's done, hopefully around 4 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe like 3:45, hopefully, but we'll see. Then after that, I will force my dad to do some revision with me. So I'll get him to like test me on things. Fit check. This is from Asda, this is from Vinted, these are from Primark. And my socks are from Sainsbury's. And they have little flowers and like ruffles, which I think are so cute. Anyway, I'll stop showing you my feet now. Here's my dinner. I've got strawberries, cream cheese bagel with seasoning, and some meat-free fridge trader. Hey guys, update. I've sat my psychology paper 2 now. I just got home from it. I don't think it was awful. It wasn't as good as psychology paper 1. Some of my questions I'm a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I answered that properly. But by and large, I think it was okay. Like the big markers especially, I think I was absolutely fine on. It was just the little ones where I was kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I've kind of covered everything that needs to be covered, or like if I've applied it enough. One of the questions I actually didn't know what to write, but to be fair, I was having a panic attack when I answered that question. So I feel like that's not my problem. And also it was only a 4 marker, so that's not really that big of a deal. Okay, but I went to Waitrose afterwards because I was like, I need some compensation. So I got some new pucker tea, and then I got a Waitrose meal deal. I will show you. I've gone for a peach iced tea, a sea salt pop chips. I wanted the kettle chips, but I didn't have them. And then a spice falafel wrap. But I'm going to have this now. I'm going to do some reading, watch some Netflix. And yeah, but my next exam now is not until the 4th of June, so I've got a while. I don't think I'm going to do any more revision today. I did 45 minutes before my exam today. And then tomorrow I think I'm going to have a day off. Friday I'm going to have a day off. And then I'll get back to work on like the Saturday. Also, my first driving lesson with my new instructor will be next Wednesday for an hour at 12 o'clock, midday. So that's exciting. And it's also not really early in the day because that was something I didn't really like with my old instructor. Like it was always 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Just decorated my leavers shirt. I've got a little Vienna quote because I love Billy Joel, and a little starfish with bedazzlement. I finished Want to Know a Secret by Frida McFadden. I've nearly finished Good Girl's Guide to Murder again, but not just yet. I went on a 50-minute drive with my mother. Bless her, she gets a bit stressed when I'm driving, but it was fine. And I'm starting The Tenant, which I got the other day. You would have seen in my last video. And I'm hoping to kind of just read the whole thing today and tomorrow, to be honest, because I've only read one full book this month, and I'm not going to school tomorrow, and I've not got any exams for 2 weeks, so I can be quite lax with my revision. I think I'm going to take a break until Saturday, just because I'm so exhausted. Good morning, everyone. I've just woken up to a surprise visit from my period. So now I have to strip my freaking bedding. I feel like a Victorian. But yeah, so this isn't great given it's my last day tomorrow. And it's my Babel the same night. But it's fine, guys. We'll make it work. I'm just going to have an extra restful day today. It is 11 o'clock. I'm only now having breakfast, but I think I deserve a sweet treat breakfast. Let's ignore the ibuprofen. So we've got peanut butter and syrup bagels and then some strawberries. So far, the Tenant isn't bad. It's just not really like that interesting. But I thought I would review for you the other one I read. I don't have it because it was on my Kindle, but it was Want to Know a Secret. I didn't think it was bad. I just thought it was a bit messy because I find that with a few of Frida's books. Like, I do enjoy her writing, but I feel like sometimes it's a little bit like, and that was definitely the case with that one. I was a bit like, oh, this is a bit all over the place. And I understand the idea of an unreliable narrator, but to have that and then find out that even the reliable narrator wasn't reliable just felt a bit like lazy. I don't know. But so far the Tenant's all right. It's just a bit like nothing's really happened. All he's done is have an argument with the Tenant, and I don't really think that's very interesting. This is how far in I am. So it's not like I'm like really, really early in. And usually you kind of at least get the sense that something's going to happen by this point, which I have not. But we will see how it progresses. I'm going to hang up some laundry now. So I'm going to hopefully finish A Good Girl's Guide to Murder on the audiobook. I have chosen which dress I'm going to wear tomorrow. And I have cleaned my bedroom windowsill. Here's my lunch. We've got some plum tomatoes, some rice, falafel, strawberries, mango and snap peas, and then some tzatziki. Sorry, my fingers are in the way.
Yeah, decorating time. Yeah.
Excuse the state. It was my Mabel last night, but I am officially done with school. All I have left is my exams. I didn't really film anything yesterday, but I'll insert some pictures. And I think I filmed a video of us setting up the venue, and I'll miss everyone, but I'm exhausted today, and I'm about to frog this project and turn it into a shirt for something very exciting that's happening at the end of June. Happy Sunday. Excuse my hair. My dress was like itching my neck when I was at the thing the other day. Now there's a rush there, like a graze, and so I've got to keep my hair off of it. I've done half an hour of revision today. I need to get back on my revision grind. I'm just currently making an Earl Grey matcha to try and get my energy levels up. But I did finish 2 books today. I finished rereading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, brilliant as always, and I also finished The Tenant by Frida McFadden. It was a good read, however, the epilogue was really anticlimactic. I also, and a lot of people on Goodreads seem to have the same opinion as me, I feel like she's really prioritising quantity over quality in her recent works. Like, when I've read her older books, I've been like, oh my god, this is so good, I love it. And then her more recent ones, I've been like it's enjoyable, it doesn't really pack a punch, and it's quite upsetting actually. So hopefully she ups her game again soon.
Small fault for interfering.
Hey guys, I'm out on the patio doing a little bit of reading. I'm reading because I started Harlan Coben's book because I hate Fearless, but then I started Dolly Alderton's Good Material because I wanted something a bit less thrillery because my anxiety's been quite bad the last couple of days and I don't think it's helping. And please excuse the socks on the laundry line. Hang on. I've had to really tuck myself up warm, so I've got my body warmer and a blanket, but it's actually really peaceful out here, and I've seen 2 of the cats from next door, so I'm enjoying that. And I don't know, I really like it out here, and I like how quiet it is, because it's like, never mind, there's a seagull. That's what you get for living by the beach. Happy Monday evening. I just did 2 hours 45 minutes of revision today, which is actually a lot better, and I'm feeling much better about myself now. I went on a little drive with my mum, not a massive one. Was going to parallel park, then the neighbour came home. But all in all, pretty good day, pretty chill day. I'm really enjoying this actually. I'm now 67 pages in and I'm loving it, to be honest. So yeah, would wreck. Obviously I don't know how it's going to progress, but based on what I've read so far, would wreck. Also think it's about to rain. Or maybe it is raining, I'm not really sure. But I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you again shortly. Much love, many kisses, many hugs. Mwah.